Hi. This world, this existence, this world we live in, is change. Everything in this world is change. As far as I can tell, and if you find out it isn't, please let me know. As far as I can tell, the way that we exist is through change. I didn't think this idea up, but so far as I can see it, it holds true. Everything in this existence is changing. And not only is it changing, it actually only comes into existence through change. So to start with, we couldn't be born into a world that doesn't change, because by being born, the world would change, because if we weren't there and now we're here, it changes. We couldn't see, because our perception of light is wavelengths bouncing off of things, reflecting through our lens, reflecting into our brain somehow. This gives us the perception of light. Same thing with sound. We perceive through change. All 5 of our senses plus our mental cognition is based in change. Without change, we can't even imagine, because even imagining is change. So this whole world, this whole existence is based on change. This is very important, because it's said that the reason we suffer is trying to hang on to things, attach to things, although they're changing. We have something sweet and beautiful, and we want to hold on to it, but anything that has a beginning has an end. We have something unpleasant, ugly, terrible. We want to push it away, but inevitably something unpleasant always comes along. We're born, we grow old, when we get sick, we die. Everybody's gonna die. It's probably a good thing. Imagine how boring it would be if you had to be here forever. Imagine how crowded it would get if people just kept coming and not leaving. It'd be up to our eyeballs, and well, it just wouldn't work. So change is not a bad thing. Change is an inevitable thing. It's also not, well, maybe it is a good thing, because by change it allows flowers to bloom and birds to sing and people to be happy. It also allows flowers to fall and birds to fall and people to be sad. Dogen Zenji, I think, or maybe it was somebody else, said, despite our preferences, flowers fall and weeds grow. So we have to know to use our wisdom to say, yes, part of the beauty of the flower is that it doesn't stay forever. Wouldn't be very interesting if it was there all the time. And part of the beauty of the world is that weeds grow. They're very useful. Dandelions, great medicine, delicious. So this is our world. It's a world of change. So what do we do with this? Well, we can practice wisdom. We can practice mindfulness. We can be aware of the present moment. And as things are changing, doesn't mean we just sit back and let it wash over us and sweep us away. It means we say, okay, this is changing. This too is changing. Here comes something wonderful. Wonderful, how beautiful. Look at the beautiful flower. And it will go. So don't hang on to it. This is something bad, unpleasant. Listen to the noisy sirens. And they're going to pass. So don't get too disturbed. It's our ideas and attachments of these things that create our disturbance. It's also what creates our anger or our greed. This is the core of our suffering, is this problem that we get so worked up on something that's so ephemeral. So it doesn't mean don't be sad when something passes away. Be sad, and then the sadness too will change. Doesn't mean don't be happy when something is wonderful. Be happy, and the happiness too will change. Our life is change, but our life is also wonderful that it's change, I think. Maybe. Let me know if you don't think so. Let me know if you do think so. So this is it. Our life is change. Everything is changing. Always moving. We can't stop it. Always moving. Like a river. If a river isn't flowing, it's not a river, it's called a pond or a lake. This is our life. This is our stream of existence. Eventually, perhaps, our stream of existence flows into the great ocean of existence, and then it becomes stable and doesn't go anywhere. I don't know. I don't remember really. So if I've been there before, I couldn't tell you, and maybe I can come back and tell you after I've gotten to it. But yes, perhaps there's some end of this stream of existence, possibly. It's said that, when a tree is cut for firewood and burns, wood turns to ash. It's a very long time before the ash turns back into a tree again. But all things are changing. So the ash goes into the ground, becomes soil, gets eaten by earthworms, becomes a flower, becomes a weed. So eventually perhaps the ash does turn into a tree again. I don't know. It won't be the same though. This one moment never comes again. This one moment, this one life never comes again. So someone asked once, what will you do with your one wild and precious life? Let me know in the comments below. Like the video to see more. Pass it on, share it, subscribe to my channel. This will be video number 2. Maybe we'll do more. Maybe the person who gave me this camera will want it back again. I'm not attached, I'll give it back. But let me know, and I hope you're well. May you be well, happy, and free of suffering. Thank you.